Welcome back everyone to another episode of Foundations SMP. Now, I apologize that this episode is likely going to be late. Unfortunately, everything had to be delayed because last week was my finals week, so that meant that I wasn't able to do much. However, I was able to do a little. First things first though, I need to tell you guys some information. As we know, my tribe is Viking themed, and we've actually come up with a name. We all agreed that we would call ourselves Odin's Warriors. So, we are now Odin's Warriors, and our base is Odin's Warriors Outpost. You can also see that things have been sort of expanded to be easier to walk around in. It's just a lot easier to do stuff with. We have automatic farms everywhere now. We have this farm here, which grows when you press the button. We have an automatic bamboo farm, which has a lot of bamboo. We have a lava farm. We have some villagers. We have a beef farm. And we have 2 AFK fish farms. Alright, so off camera, I actually did a lot of AFK fishing, about 2 days worth while I was asleep. So that means I've actually collected a lot down here. So I'm going to be making use of a lot of these enchants here to be making our gear to gear up in the second episode. But before that, there's a responsibility that I must do. First up is Smurf71, then Patchy MC, Alchemical, Steve Dumb, Crit Hall, Dazblade, Phantom, Stormy Skelly, Sasquatch, Mr. Moth Gaming, and Oculus. A huge thank you to these 11 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are amazing. Now you are permanently in the area I spend the most time in as well. Right, so today I need to start getting some stuff done. But quick apology for any of you who might find it weird with my audio today. I'm still messing around with my new microphone. It's been about a week since it arrived, and I'm still not sure if I can end it up well. I've yet to get a pop filter for it, so I apologize for that as well. I'm trying my best to be a little less on the plosives just because of that. The first thing we need to do today is I need to make sure that this becomes Viking themed, because right now it's just an ordinary cliff house. We have some competition. Oh yeah, that's right. I also off camera got every member of Odin's Warriors a spyglass because, well, we happened to run into that amethyst thing last episode, so now I'm able to get us this. Right, so I do have a reference image for what I want this to be themed as, but I am going to be winging it since I've never really built something like this before, ever. Alright, so it's been a bit. I went and collected the materials I needed off camera, and I realized that it's time for an upgrade. So, as I told you guys, I AFK'd off camera in my AFK fish farm. We actually have quite a few materials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect some of these books here, and then I'm going to go over to where I need to go in order to get all of these guys onto some diamond armor and some diamond tools as well. Alright, I've collected some of these. I'm gonna bring them over to my chest up here, and I'm going to craft some diamond armor. You can see we already have a ton of mending, and that is because, all thanks to Sasquatch, we actually have a mending villager. Is this him? Yeah, this is him. We have a mending villager right here. Odin's Warriors have really been grinding it out here, so we're all set up here. Alright, so these are the diamonds that I've collected off camera. I also already crafted a Fortune 3 in mending pickaxe, so we do have that. I also have a few books here already. We have a couple of prop 4 we can put on some stuff already. This is gonna be really expensive levels-wise, and I already know I do not have the levels for all of it, but if we at least get mending on everything, we should be safe. I know I'm not gonna focus too much on my chest plate because in a couple of weeks we will probably be running elytras and I won't need it. Gonna save these 18 diamonds for later because the shopping district is starting to form. First thing we should do is put mending on every one of these. This is all the levels we have for this, so we can get rid of our iron armor and put on the fancy diamond armor. Next, what I need to do is craft my pickaxes. I already have some stuff I need for that. I do have silk touch here. We already have a good diamond sword. My next thing is I'm going to get another pickaxe, an axe, and a shovel. For this pickaxe, we need to make sure we put Unbreaking and Silk Touch on there. And I just realized that I need to put mending on this stuff first. Basically, I'm looking for anything in here that has Curse of Vanishing, and what I do is I immediately just know because I can't get rid of it, might as well disenchant it, and I can get a ton of levels from that. Now we're back up to level 20 that easily just from doing that. And just like that, we've collected 22 levels just from disenchanting a bunch of books that would have otherwise been useless and thrown away. Honestly, AFK fish farms are a lot more OP than anyone gives them credit for just because of disenchanting like that. Great, now all my diamond tools at least have mending. So in case you're wondering, the reason why we need a silk touch shovel and a silk touch pick is because I'm planning on making a terraforming shop, and for that terraforming shop, we are going to need a lot of stone and grass. And now we're back down to 1 level. That's a lot of levels gone really quick. We are going to need a lot more levels than what we currently have, so I'm gonna go back to this. If anyone ever tells you that AFK fish farms are not overpowered, you should definitely show them this video, because that was really easy 24 levels without needing an XP farm. All I need to do is every night AFK at this thing, and even if I don't get good loot, I can still get stuff to get levels. Alright, now I can happily say that we are geared up in diamond gear that won't be breaking anytime soon. We have a decent diamond sword, a decent pickaxe, a decent axe, a decent shovel, and another decent pickaxe. Right, so now that we're fully geared up like this, I can happily say that I'm ready to start rebuilding the cliff house right here into one that's slightly more Viking themed. So, it's been about a day. Yesterday, my new pop filter arrived, so hopefully the mic quality is just a bit better than yesterday. As you can see, we are back at spawn. It's been a while. There's a few new things here at spawn. First of all of the player heads that were previously here have been moved. And that's because we now have a mail site. Okay, that is a big zoom in. Maybe I don't use it for that. Anyways, we have mail. And I decided, because I haven't checked the mail area yet, that I should come over here in this episode to see what we have done. This mail thing was a job that Blakey accepted, so stop, wait, hello again. I once again forgot something new about this season. At spawn, there is this book. This book details the Ministry of Mirage, MOM for short. Now, Mom knows best. See, Mom mysteriously governs the jobs and tasks given to us. We don't exactly know why or how it's done, just that Mom has jobs and tasks, and if we complete these jobs and tasks, we are rewarded with diamonds. Now, back to the video. I mean, he's just a wizard. Look at this. This is all redstone magic, I tell you. This isn't science. This is magic. So yeah, you can see all of the people here who have lights on their head mean they have mail. And if we press this button here, we should be able to get our mail over here. Seems someone has left us some food. And there's 5 diamonds. The 5 diamonds are for completing our task, which was a task in which we had to show that we framed our first diamond, which we did last episode. So thank you, Mom, for the allowance. So in case you're wondering, I'm actually a little afraid to use the nether right now since it's not really connected in any sort of safe way. I actually just walk here from our base all the way to spawn. Look at that, there's our base over here in the distance. So unfortunately, that's going to be it for this episode. If you made it this far, comment Odin in the comment section below so that I know you watched until the end of the video. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!